Nicki Minaj got on the internet yesterday, day before, I don't remember. And she got into it with Giuseppe Zanotti, the designer.
Yes.
Now, apparently, Giuseppe has some shoes named Nicki that were for sale online and in some stores. And Nicholas felt that because
she wanted her motherfucking money.
She felt like because they have the name Nicki that she should be getting a check for that. She decided to let Instagram know that by saying the following with a picture of the shoes. Dear at Giuseppe, run me my check. Hashtag run me my check. Your PR must have fell and bumped their head when they told my agency they weren't discussing anything with us. I'm giving you 24 hours. Hashtag Giuseppe, what's good?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Then she moved over to Twitter and said, this is wonderful. Giuseppe seems to think it's okay to name his sneakers after me, but his PR says they won't take our call. I met him years ago, at which time he told me I inspired him to design a sneaker in my honor, wore them on the cover of Cosmo. Recently, when he gave other artists capsule collections, my agency reached out and was told they're not taking our call. This isn't a sneaker. He spoke to me on the first sneaker, but 23 pairs later, and you still don't want to break bread. Yikes. Ray, Ray, Ray. Hashtag run me my check. Hashtag whatever the fuck else. I got time today. Barb's trend this, cause he gonna learn the racism.
Lord.
The racism and disrespect won't be tolerated. I don't care about the money, it's just the disrespect. Give some money to charity in my name or something. She even said that she would be willing to fight. She said, tell Floyd, Fifth, and Mike Tyson to book me for the next fight.
Floyd Mayweather
CB.
would knock your fucking block off.
And why do people call that child Draco?
Draco.
Like, I know Draco was a gun, but why do they call him that?
Because he's talking about having one? What the fuck is a Draco? I'm old.
He about to be an episode
Is it
of
like
Oz
a dragon?
Anyway.
Oh, no, it's not.
The only Draco I know is a gun and that nigga from Harry Potter, so I don't know why they call him that.
That provides a lot of context to a lot of songs that I've heard lately.
I mean, Draco Malfoy got on everybody's nerves too, so maybe that's why. Anyway, so...
Racism, though?
I have so many feelings about this. First of all, Nicki, I don't know if you know how like business and, you know, legal and all that stuff works.
Small
You
things.
have several businesses, so I'd imagine that you do. But I don't believe you have a dog in this fight. You don't have a case here, girl. Now, Giuseppe does have shoes named Nicki. Giuseppe also has shoes named Tiana, Daniel, Chris, Carter. Like, I'm sure Giuseppe's met Beyoncé and Jay-Z and told them they inspired him to make 8 dresses or whatever the fuck. Is Parkwood about to call him and say, hey, girl, give us our... No, they're not going to do that. You're not the only person named Nicki. The shoes aren't named Nicki Minaj. They're not called the Pink
Right.
Print. They're not called Pink Friday. Like, they aren't. There are men's Giuseppe shoes named Nicki.
Wow.
They look nothing like... Nothing about them even looks like they're inspired by you. What are you talking about? So you feel like because you met him years ago and he's now selling some shoes named Nicki that he should be doing business with, like you should have a collection with this nigga or he should be selling you a check? What? Why? Oh, well, because other celebrities have collections with him and he's not taking my call, so it's racism. The only other celebrities that have collections with Giuseppe right now online are Zayn and Jennifer Lopez. So I
still don't see it.
I don't believe this is racism. I think he just doesn't give a fuck about you. Like,
I think this is more like my shoe is just called. It's just called Nicki.
It's just called Nicki, girl. Like, what are you going to do about it besides be mad? Nothing.
Yeah.
And you know you ain't gonna do shit because you know if she called her attorneys at all, they were like, girl, stop, get off my phone. Take a shot, bust a nut, have a nap.
Right.
Dude, we're not wasting anybody's time over this. And that's exactly why she got on the internet with her barbs and tried to harass this nigga. Because she knows she can't sue him. Like, what the fuck? You go to court, that nigga could be like, girl, my sister-in-law name is Nicki, and she got, like, real great taste. So can I go? Like...
It's just such a generic name. Like, it's nothing specific to her at all. It's not like it's pink pussy lips or something on the shoes. It's nothing to tie it back to Nicki Minaj. And Nicki loves doing this dumb shit when she feels like somebody has done her wrong. She loves to claim racism.
That's my number one issue. Like, that's the main thing for me. So you expect from me to give a fuck that you didn't give whatever amount of money from Giuseppe over these shoes.
I'm not gonna do it.
Because it's somehow racist in your mind. Because it affects you, right? That's the only reason.
Yeah,
we could rewind just a few weeks ago to when you didn't give a fuck about putting that mentally ill woman on your Instagram page and having people laugh about it. We could rewind prior to that when Orlando got shot up and people were waiting for you. Your gay fans were waiting for you to acknowledge it, and you instead decided to retweet people who told them to go fuck themselves and favorite those. We could rewind even further back then, but this show is only so long. So if you expect for me to give a fuck about you not getting a check over some shoes because you calling it racism when it's not, you got another thing coming. And your little fans who think that, oh, well, it's fucked up that she's not getting her check because they said Giuseppe is trying to use Nicki's demographic for money.
Sweetie, nobody's trying to use Nicki's demographic for money except Meek Mill. Nobody else. Giuseppe Zanotti? That Italian nigga? I don't think so, my nigga.
Nicki Minaj's demographic ain't buy no damn Giuseppe shoe, and that's no shade.
It's not even called the Nicki Minaj. What is you talking about?
They're in homeroom. Like, of course they like... That's not even shade. Like, her target demographic, like her main bulk group of fans are young people that either have no job, have a job that definitely ain't about to get you no Giuseppe shoe, or they're in early college and they don't have the time for that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what are you talking about? They don't need your damn demographic, sweetheart, girl. Giuseppe is a high-end shoe that's sold around the world to many people who probably don't even listen to American pop music. That nigga don't need her money, Jennifer Lopez money, or Zayn's money. He probably just thinks Jennifer Lopez ponytail is cute. And Zayn's shoes are ugly. So... I mean, I just don't know what to tell you.
There's real racism going on in the world. White people's president is really out here acting a fucking fool. He is. I mean, because we did not vote for that nigga. We did not do it. It was like 98% of black people was like, nah, bitch. I know the name Clinton, bitch. I'm coloring in that bubble. It's real racism going on. Nicki is another fucking immigrant. It would make just as much sense as it did for Rihanna for her to stand up and say something. So the fact that she actively avoids anything real going on that has actual real life consequences for real people, including her fans, and instead wants to claim racism or sexism or whatever else when Taylor Swift or she feels like Giuseppe Zanotti does her wrong.
I still got my life off that, but yeah, I agree.
I'm not finna do that. Like, I'm not finna go up for Nicki on that cause. I'm not gonna do it because you don't go up for us when we going through real shit. Your rich ass is gonna be just fine no matter what Donald Trump does. The rest of us are about to suffer. So if you can't speak up for us, I can't speak up for you.